Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the MOONRISE Beach series. So I'm going to be doing a requested plan with me video. I've mentioned about my work planner, which is an A5 ring bound planner, in my previous videos, and I asked if you guys wanted to see how I plan functionally using my leftover stickers from my memory plan with me's in this work planner, and everyone said that they wanted to see it, and so that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not going to be a plan with me video where I have everything filled in. I'm not going to be using my character stickers in here. I'm also not going to be filling in everything with pen. I typically just put down my base and then wait until the day actually happens to write all of the things inside, and I'm only going to be using my leftovers that I have from kits that I have used in my memory planner to set this up. That way I don't have too many leftovers to hoard, and I can actually throw away a lot of these sticker sheets once I am done using them. So I'm going to show you how I plan functionally in this work planner. So these inserts are from my shop. These are the half letter size. So it's essentially the same insert that I use in my memory planner, but you are just missing the 2 columns on this end, and then you do have the Saturday and Sunday split. This is an insert that I have been using for many years, probably 6 maybe or 7 years already. This is just a layout that works really well for me, especially for my work planner. And so if there is only one layout that I need to plan, it's definitely this one. So if you guys are interested in this insert, you can find it in my shop. You guys can also use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order, but I am going to go ahead and get started. So typically in my memory plan with me's, I don't use these checklist boxes all too much, but I am going to be using them in here. I'm also going to be using these things, and then also things like the trackers and that kind of stuff. So let's get started. I am going to be putting down some washi. The washi that I'm using today is from Simply Gilded. I have a referral link, so I will leave that down for you guys in case you guys are interested. But this washi tape is in silver foiling, so it just has some lines there in the back. I am going to add it here because it kind of bothers me that it doesn't match. So I like to add it. I know some people leave it so that they have more space in their spreads, but I like everything to be a little bit more uniform. Now I do have this scallop trim that I want to use. You guys know that I love the scallops because they're all over my inserts. So whenever a kit has it, I love to incorporate it somehow, and instead of using headers, I'm actually going to use this across the whole top. I'm actually not going to be using date covers. I have already used that from the kit in my memory spread, but I typically find that I don't need the date covers all too much. In my work planner, I can just write them in or use date numbers instead. Or I can pull in some from other kits or other functional sheets, or even use my Simply Gilded ones. So as you guys can see, my planning style is a lot different in here than it is in my memory plan with me. I like to use a lot of the checklists and boxes. So I am going to be using this weekly box right here, and I like to put it here on Monday. I leave a little bit of space here because I do put what month it is, what month we're in that little section there. So I am going to actually put a little bit of the deco that I have left over. So I'm going to go in with the 2 swans there, and then I will go ahead and layer the month later on. Sorry guys, my camera cut out, but I have just picked up the box that I put down because I forgot to put my meals header there. So I'm just going to pop that down and then reposition this guy underneath it. So now I have my dinner section. On Monday, I also have Etsy payday, so I like to write the amount there. And then I'm gonna be putting boxes on every single day because I like to keep track of my word count, my final word count for my writing day in this planner. So I typically like to have some sort of box there to help me with that. I do also want to remember to put my checklist down, so I'm going to grab a couple of these. On Wednesday, I do want to remember to mark down that I have a late start on this day, so I want to see if I have some sort of flag, or maybe I'll use these little chevrons and layer a little bit. So maybe we'll put them down this way instead. And I will write late start that day. I tend to jump around on days in this planner a lot more than I do in my memory, where I go from this side to the other side. This one, I just kind of go all over the place, I guess you can say. So I have my to-do list down. I want to have another one, but I think I want to place it towards the bottom so they're not exactly next to each other. So there we go. And then I want to add another one on the Thursday here. And then I do also like to keep track of my cleaning. So I like to use these smaller 3-heart checklists. So there is a to clean header, so I'm going to use that and mark my chores here for the week, and that again is still on the Thursday. Okay, perfect. I am going to go ahead and add these boxes again to mark down all of my writing days. So this planner is for my work as an author, and so keeping track of this is pretty important. So anything that is in a box is more important to me. If I have things like this, that's more of like a smaller thing. I also want to use a tracker, and this is typically where I keep track of my yoga. So all my workouts for the week. And I also want something to track my YouTube videos. I do have these 3 boxes left, so I may use those at the very bottom of the page. So I typically post on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So I will put those down here for all my video postings. And I also want to put a full box down. If I don't have any full boxes left, then I don't really worry about it. I just kind of leave it as is. But since this kit does come with extra boxes, I am going to use them. So I have popped this one with the rose down, and then I do have Tall Girl box that I think is so lovely. So that is what I'm going to be putting on the Friday here. I love her robe. I think she looks amazing. I'm also going to use a few of the scripts that are included in the kit. So we do have trash day, so I am going to mark that down here with my chores. I also am going to use the planning time sticker, and we're going to use that on this day. Again, I'm going to go in with a couple of chevrons layered on top of each other to mark that. And this is typically the day that I film my memory plan with me, so that is perfect. And I think that is everything that I want to use for that. I do have these smaller bow paper clips that I like to use. to mark specific vents down. So I am going to pop those here. And then I am going to use up as many boxes as I can. And I like to leave a little bit of white space because, I don't know, I just find that if they're too close together, it can look a little bit cluttered, and I'm not a huge fan of that look. So I keep them a little bit separate from each other. I want to use this cloud box here. And then the other one here. So as you guys can see, I look at the whole kind of page at a glance instead of going through the week day by day. And of course, I have the weekend banner that I didn't use in my memory spread. So I am going to add that just here at the very bottom. So there we go, guys. This is my pre-plan for my work planner, just using the leftovers from my memory plan with me's. So as you guys can see, I still have a ton left that I can pull in throughout the week. I have a bunch of these littles still, and then a couple of checklists, and I even have some deco in this box still. But for now, this is everything that I want to do for my work planner. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. I will also have a link to my Memory Plan With Me playlist, so if you guys are interested to see how I use the kits from the very beginning before I use them in here, then you guys can check out that video. Once again, these inserts are from my shop. You guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off your order, and I will leave a link to my shop down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!